Hello and welcome back to the last light of dawn in the heart of Shadow Mod. We reached the 1000 unique downloads with the main mod, but today we go to the test branch and look why the game crash when you replay campaign mission in single player with Project Grimdark in dark mode. So I found out that when we play classic with the console, when we load in the classic modes of the map, that the game don't crash, and it crash only when we use Project Grimdark, also the Grimdark maps. This is okay because the classic maps and the Project Grimdark maps are basically the same. They are just a few edits in the name map and in the export to change the streaming level. So the mod, the Project Grimdark maps default to the dark mode streaming levels. So let's open the test branch mod Dateien. Blah 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 blah, and I think we can, yeah, let's stop, let's look here. Maps, and here are all maps. So, how I said, this one here, also, yeah, this all down to chapter 10, the normals and the classic. They don't crash in single player. Only the dark with Project Grimdark, they crash all the time when a cutscene start or when you have this mini missions where the Librarian teleport with his vision in other maps in the campaign. So let's open one classic U map, or moment, let's try with chapter 3 because we played yesterday chapter 3 the last time, and in chapter 3 was the crash. Well, let's open chapter 3 classic maybe. Stop. Nope. Nope. That. Oh, meine Güte. So, chapter 3 classic. And then chapter 3 classic dark. Okay. And this is the classic on the left. And on the right is the classic dark variant. And I think it can only a problem with the name map and maybe with the build data. So let's check here. This is the only differences in the name map. It showed the only difference in the name map. I didn't change anything else between this map there in the mod. So yes, engine dark. This should be all correct. I think this here on the left, this all here, has no effect in the name map because you need to change it in the export. Need to scroll a little down in the level streaming kismet here. This has an effect. One second. Yes, this controls here the sub levels. What it will load, and the sub levels are all in the dark folders. And classic dark will default to the will use the sub levels, the streaming levels from the dark folder. So I don't have to duplicate it every time. It saves a little space. It's not so much, but everything is everything. And yeah, and the others don't have this sub-levels because all other chapters default to the vanilla in the package from the game and to the original file from the game. So, okay. This is interesting because in Project Grimdark 2.0, I didn't use any build data for the maps because the build data was only lightning effect. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it changed the lightning to darker, and it fixed some errors in the lighting with Project Grimdark because there was sometimes buggy light or light from not anymore existent light sources. But I have in Project Grimdark 2.0, I used not a name map edit to make it not usable. I just used empty files. Let's look in here in release from 4.2.2 here. I think it's still here. Yes, you can see when you would play release 4.2.2 from the mod, it's this here. Yes, here's Project Grimdark 2.0. And Broadway system is something. Yeah, Project Grimdark 2.0 dark mode. And 2.0 uses these empty files for the build data, and this was no problem. And I think now it's somehow a problem. Not sure why. Because test branch don't use these files anymore, and I have only for the dark variants I changed just the path to not use, so the game can't find it. So this would be jetzt now the first step, just to change the build data. And so the game load it. But we make it a little different because I don't want to compile the complete map, the complete mod, because it's 10 gigs almost, and this needs a little time to compile it. You make a new mod just for testing. Test fix Pause Grimdark Crash Siegel campaign ist es. Campaign Strich P. Okay. We need here content. Here do we need maps. And I think now we can duplicate it. Yes. Nope, this is the wrong folder. So let's go up. Test branch, yes. Yeah, okay, content. Chapter, we need chapter 3, classic dark RV, yes. Where is it here? Oh, let's copy both. We try both of them and close this because here we don't want an edit. So let's first this. Open the name map. We need to remove dark because there is nothing in the dark folder. Chapter 3 map, chapter build data, this should be correct. Let's save. Okay, it's saved. Now we do the same for the classic dark. Yes, okay. So Stop. What are we doing? We need down. We don't need to scroll down. We need the name map. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's save and hope this was all. Close this, then we can pack it as a mod. It's not compile, it's packaging. We need to pack it as a pack mod. Ist das richtig? Content Maps? Yes, ne? Yeah, Content Maps, yo. Okay, then it should be here somewhere. Fix. What was the name? Test fix. Ah, here is it. It's already big, 400 megabytes, almost a half gig, just for 2 maps, because I need to edit in the U maps, and the U maps are the maps, and the maps are big in file size. So when I have fixed it and upload it, it would be in somewhere 5 gig patch, just for a single line in the name map for every file to edit. Okay. Then we have it here. This particles. Okay, then we can start. Everything should be correct. The game will only load the mods with the pack name. This there. Because all others are renamed. The type of the file I renamed into something else, so the game don't load it, but I can then find it easier with the different ending names. So this is the release from 4.2.2, is release file, but it will not load it from the game. Okay, let's redo the... Okay, no music anymore, we don't need it anymore. So first we load in chapter 9, because in chapter 9 I have a save file where I have almost unlocked everything, and from there we load in chapter 3 in the campaign, and we do it because then our progress is carried over. When we reload directly from the directly from the menu in chapter 3, we would have not unlocked everything for our single player Librarian. Open Meta Chapter 3 Classic Dark. Yeah, this should be correct.
To counter our operation, gene-stealer human hybrids attempted to propel a part of the Space Hulk into a gravity well.
Okay. And yeah, now we have almost everything unlocked. So let's play something nice. Something overpowered. Yeah, this is the best.
That signal is far beyond the advance of our band participants.
So the crash is here in the room where the traitor Dark Angels is dead, and then we need to scan it. The game crash. Normally we would be in a cut sequence, but the cut sequence do not play here for whatever reason. So we go now and test that it maybe will work. Yeah, okay. Ui, ja, mich erschrocken hier.
Initiating sequence.
Okay, let's close first the door, yeah.
Initiating sequence.
Yeah, I think this fix don't work. It's not correct because the turrets don't work. In the classic variant, reloading classic maps, the turrets work and the cut sequence too, but the turrets don't work, and this looks like it's then still buggy.
In position. Waypoint reached.
Initiating.
Waypoint. We are the angels of Along with many brothers, he was lost with the ship Caliban's Will. That must be the vessel we have found. It was one of the cruisers sent back to Caliban with Luther during the Age of Heresy, 10,000 years ago. This confirms our suspicions. We must discover the fate of Caliban's Will and that of its crew. Brother Epistolary, use your powers to learn what you can of Magon.
Okay, let's try again and scan him. And the game crash. Okay, this was not the correct thing we had to change. Where is it? Test, fix, break, crypt, okay, is it? Okay, let's go again. We have classic maps. We try classic dark. Let's open it again, and maybe I have an idea. Okay. The seed is not here. Relator. Dark. I need to scroll down. Want to check something. Okay. I need more. Here is it. Here is it. Yep. No. Yeah. Kismet. Need to look here one time. To see the path. So let's look for, here's a gene seed. Okay, this defaults to the dark map, and we need to look here in the dark. Here's a gene seed, because we crash always when we load in this streaming level here. And let's change this so it loads the default from the vanilla file and no modded files, because we don't need any modded files for the scene seed chamber. Let's save. Yes. Okay. But I think it's not the problem here with the gene seed chamber that it loads. So it's a problem with the streaming levels, that the streaming levels don't use build data 2. Where are here? Oh, 1 second. It's just somewhere here. It should. Here on the top. Yes. I think this could be the issue. Maybe. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's pack it as a mod and try again. This we don't need anymore. Yes. Where is it? Test fix Feuer Grimdark Crash. Okay. Yes, replace. And let's start. Yes.
Through great courage and great sacrifice, we recovered the cat and its precious data to safely dispatch them to Grandmaster Bellion.
Go to the main shrine. We have teleporter lock to return you to the strike cruiser.
To counter our operation, gene stealer human hybrids attempted to propel a part of the Space Hulk.
Did we edit Classic Dark oder was Dark? 75.5. And yeah, it was Classic Dark. Okay. So let's equip everything again. This here. Do we have here? And Inferno. And the axe. The X for the cooldown reduction. The cooldown reduction is much stronger in campaign compared to multiplayer. Okay, turrets don't work. Again. This means it looks not good. I think our fix will not work. Yeah, turrets don't work. Shit. Shit!
The armor signal identifies the remains as Brother Magon, a dark angel from the
And
earth.
here's missing
Along with many brothers, he was lost in the ship Caliban's will.
death. Yeah, here's
We have found.
light is missing. The how do you call? Yeah, it's light, but it's nothing what makes the light.
This confirms our suspicions. We must
I definitively need to change something.
his will and that of its
It's carried.
history. Use
Carried. Oh no, this is a bug. Yeah, this is a bug. I think. Yeah. It's from build data. Wait 1 second. I need to check something. Oh, let's try first this. Oh, it's fixed. Oh, break the Emperor. My God, Emperor. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, this is playable cutscene or whatever you want cool to name it. Mm,
a strange place.
okay, this is fixed.
Somewhere aboard
So now I wanted to look for this
and with
lightning here. Why there's no lightning?
an artifact.
And I
This sprite
think
brought
it was not before there. And it's related to build data, maybe. Let's check one of our records from yesterday. What did we play first? Oops. Let's mute this. Okay, this was a. How can I mute this? So okay. Yes. I just want to look first. 1 second. Nee, this is chapter 5. Don't want to look chapter 5. This is chapter 5 again. Ah, chapter 3. Okay. And here are we. Here are we. Come, let's just let me look in it. I move upstairs. This is nice. Yes, yeah. You can. Oh man, come on, jump down, Marot. Jump down and look in the middle, please. Dude. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, what you can see here has no lightning on the ground. It's related to build data. This was the reason I deleted build data. Now the big question is why the turrets don't work. And I have no idea. Because it can't be related to build data because science Project Grimdark 2.0 didn't use build data and it worked perfect. Okay, let's close this and okay. Let's try something else. Just to test it's not something with the naming of the map of the folder here. We delete this here and we can, yeah, and then we put this thing, that is the classic map, and thus rename it to load it and packaged it now to the pack mod, and there is it.
Through great courage and great sacrifice, we recovered the cat and its precious data. To safely dispatch them to Grand Master Belial.
Go to the main shrine.
And load in chapter 3 classic dark.
To counter our operation,
Yes.
Gene steal a human hybrid.
That signal is far beyond the advance of our bandmasts.
So this is correct. This is lightning. It's correct because I used the classic map with lightning and just renamed it to check it will work in the dark folder. And when it now works, we do a different approach and just do the edits again. Also we edit then the classic file again, one thing after one thing, to find out where the error is, where the bug is. Oh, this is a big wave. So you see the turret shoot. So this is correct. How it shoot. Let's test the point at the traitor against the objective where the game crash all the time.
The armor signal identifies the remains as Brother Magon, a dark angel from the earliest days of the Imperium. Along with many brothers, he was lost with the ship Caliban's Will. That must be the vessel we have found. It was one of the cruisers sent back to Caliban with Luther during the Age of Heresy, 10,000 years ago. This confirms our suspicions. We must discover the fate of Caliban's Will and that of its crew. Brother Epistolary, use your powers to learn what you can of Magon.
No crash. Okay. This is good. Then we can close the game. So let's edit everything now again. One thing after one thing, and why doppelt? Don't just need one. Let's try just the name map first, because I think the name map has no effect, and now we can see that it really has maybe no effect, or it has an effect. So what we need to edit here is just we need to change the path to Project Grimdark, und zwar here to the stream levels. So this is dark comes after the tree. It's case preserving, yes. And this we could just rename it to not used, because we don't need build data, we don't want it because it adds light sources. When we have it active, when we use build data, we have wrong light sources in Project Grimdark. So, and in the end, we need dark here. So it use project streaming levels from Project Grimdark, the modified, the modded ones. There's this. Okay, this is everything. This is the first thing we now test. Okay, this we have, and then we can package it back again. Yes, placing and starts again. Okay, let's load chapter 9.
Through great courage and great
Want some abilities to use.
and its precious data, to safely dispatch them to Grand Master Bellion.
And load in chapter 3 again.
To counter our operation, gene stealer human hybrid.
signal is far beyond the advance of our Vanguard squads. Whose signal is it? In position.
Okay, it's not the name map because the turrets work.
It is done.
Okay, let's close the game again. So it can be only a problem with the export, the level streaming we changed. And where's the mod? Is this the wrong? This is the right, and we need to open. Yes, doc, not used. It has streaming levels. Okay, we change this now to Project Grimdark, so the Project Grimdark is loaded instead of the default ones. We make it copy past. Oh no, we don't need it. It's not so much. We don't need copy paste. We can write it by ourselves and then copy dark here and paste it everything else. Yes. No, gene seed, we don't change the gene seed. Close this to her. And now again for the asset name, dark. Oops, oh man. So, Uh, yes, it's correct, this one. Okay. I need to make it bigger. So it's still bigger. Okay. Mm. Oh Mann, geht doch. Oh, meine Güte. It's that's it's so much pain to change this. I don't know why, but it's boring work and it's slow because asset GUI I always needs 1-2 seconds to accept the changes I made here. So it did, and when I want to swap over to something else, it always freeze for a second. Oh, come on, please. Man. Uh-huh. Okay, 2 more or 1 more. Yes, this was it. And let's save and test again. Let's package it to a pack. And let's find it here. Test fix, here is it? Okay, and let's start.
Through great courage and great sacrifice, we recovered the cat and its precious data. To safely dispatch them to Grandmaster Belly.
Was is
Return to the main shrine. We have teleporter locked to return you to the shrine.
Okay, let's load chapter 3 Classic Dark again.
To counter our operation, gene stealer human hybrids.
That signal is far beyond the advance of our bandits.
And Project Grimdark is loaded. AI don't work. Also, the turrets don't work. This is shit. So it must be something else. We changed everything here to for the grimdark, so the streaming level. So it must be an error in the this sub level streaming levels. Not sure how you what the correct name is. Distance master, persistent level. I didn't change anything here. But. Hmm. Let's open the name map. Okay, eine Planänderung. I have an idea. And we need to open nee. Yeah, the release launch and from 4.2.2 and we need chapter 3 and here we need these ones here. Yes. Blocking build data 0. Okay. Green Street. And delete these ones here and copy this in and rename the ending to dark so the game can find them. Since it don't need to since it does not exist, can delete it. Okay, this is now from 4.2.2 the files, and so far I knew now the campaign in 4.2.2 works. I never played it myself, but others say to me it works. And so I use now from 4.2.2 the files, and when it works with the files from 4.2.2, this means I have somewhere an error in this files here when I make it for the test launch. Is the idea. Okay. Let's package it back. And test fix. Yes, this is the right one. 999. How do we have? Okay. And let's start. Nine. Where's 9? 9.
Through great courage and great sacrifice, we recovered the cat and its precious data. To safely dispatch them to Grand Master Bellion.
Go to the main shrine. We have
Let's load in chapter 3 Classic Dark
To
again.
counter our operation, Gene Stealer human hybrids attempted to propel a part of the space.
And let's test again.
signal is far beyond the advance of our band onslaughts. Whose signal is it?
Okay, there's something wrong. This should not be. It was not before, I think. Okay. It's not related to the file edits I made. Just a crazy bug. I have no. At this point I have no idea what it is. I need to look again. Maybe in it. It's something with this, or maybe with the changing of the streaming level. What is the part of this map here? Container storage, box pipe node. Could be pipe node. Nah, yeah, I think it could be the pipe node. Let's open this in the map editor so I can see what is it. So it's a little confusing here to navigate, and so a little complicated because it freezes all the time, and then I can't move the camera. Yeah, it freezes again. That's nice, thank you. So I need first to find out what this is, yeah, and where I am. Where's my mouse? There's my. It would be easier when it stopped freezing all the time. So I don't have to reset camera all the time. Here, state. Good. I get a crisis, a big crisis. Bullshit. So what is it? I want to look it just. Okay, what is this? This is where the Y-Link is. Yes, and then you can move upstairs here, I think. Yes, and now and then to the right would be the door, but it don't exist because this is a wrong map. Yes. And dann could it be box, sector, container, factory. Do we have a factory here? Hub dark? Nein. Hub is this in the middle section. Yeah, it could be sector. Yeah, sector I. This is sector 1, I think. Then sector B. No, sector A again. Why is everything sector A? There's sector B. Okay. Let's open a sector map. Okay, this looks. This looks like I have no idea what this is. What it is. This is so fucking confusing. Meant white. Why I do it so stupid? I can maybe P. Stat level. Okay, need to type it myself. Stats level, is this wrong? No. Stat level now. What's the name? Man, can't remember. Levels. How do I open this? Man. Moment. Stat levels. Ah, Gott sei Dank. And need to stay up because my screen is so fucking big and I can't read it. Good question. I think the red ones are not loaded, or always are loaded. The red ones are loaded. And then we are in section 3 dark. Okay, thank you. Section 3. This is camera. Bricht again, so it's bullshit. Yes, this is it. Yeah, here are we. Here's a turret somewhere. Yes, and yes, this is starter. We can look in game and we will see it maybe. Or not. Okay, but it's container boxes, yeah, in front of us, and I saw it here. Yes, this is a container box, so we can move, and there's a turret on the left side. Then look in this assets file. Data. Yeah, there can't be an error in this file because it's from 4.2.2. The file and the turrets work in 4.2.2. So, so fucked up. It's really fucked up. Export. Them. Okay, it can't be the edits in the export are the problem. And I have an idea, and I need to look something like there must be something else, and something else defaults still to the not to this path, so it defaults to the vanilla path, and the vanilla path don't exist, and this is the reason why the turret AI don't spawn. Okay, and there must something here for AI turrets, something like this. Relay, nice camera sex. This is debug environment. Objective Manager, Experimental, Objectives, Dealer, Gate Log, Patrol, Spawner Master, ja, Spawners, Console Story, Map Chapter. Ja, Characters, Turret, Blueprint, Turret, Mother. This is this we need to look in this file maybe, and maybe we can find something. And this file, I don't have this file in the mod, so we need to open the extracted files from the game where everything else is. What is the path? Characters. Okay, very simple. Turret. Okay, here's turret. And the entry base. Just meshes. Create this turret scan. Script AI Modul. Okay. Gibt außerdem noch den AI-Controller. We look in the AI-Controller too. And what was the path? AI Controller. Turret AI. Okay, we have this too. We need just to look everything what is loaded from the game. With the turret, and maybe we find something helpful. Provide hack loading. No, this we don't need here. Functionally Brian. Struct files. Content, blueprints. Gameplay asset. Yeah, no, I don't think this is useful. Nope. Partial name, okay. Actor area attack on static mesh actor. Actor has tech. Something else. Word count? No. Word, nope. What is that current? Nope. This file is nothing. Enoms Turret Weapon. Okay. Keine Ahnung, was das ist. No idea what it is. We need to look in it. Game. Turret Weapon. Plasma cannon missile. No, this is not important. Activate AI. Okay. This is maybe a K point. And this is maybe hard. It's maybe scripted to the default maps. To the streaming levels it's scripted maybe. And or hard coded, no idea. And this is the reason why the turrets don't work. Just need to look more in this file, and maybe we can find something. B can be damaged, be auto-activate, yeah. Be destroyed, B is active. Turret AI, turret Mother. But Blueprint turret, yes, it's turret Mother, okay. Gameplay player shoot, hack loading, break, hit result, B render, B shape shadow. Okay, I don't think there's anything from interesting any. There's nothing with level streaming. Yeah. This is the shit. This is the shit. This is the shit here. Okay. Towards scan. Maybe we can do a dirty a dirty fix and just rename this here to something else, and then the game or the asset can't load the level streaming, or maybe it will spawn by default the turret IE all the time, or it will break the complete game and everything will crash. No idea. Need to test it, but first look here in it little more. I can't change anything in this exports here. We need to scroll down. Here, default. This is health. Oh, nice. Okay, 300. Base height. Collision, always spawn. Root component. Character. Turret. It's nothing here interesting. Particle destroy. Speed. Aim target. Hack process. No, this is nothing. Text, Pawn und Turret Stealer, okay. Add Kamera Component, no, Kollision. This is nothing. Nein. E-Network Spoofing Mode disabled. Update only if rendered. Be out. Ja, gucke. Look. This is interesting. Be auto activate. And did I change something? Be only update if rendered? War das nicht fault? Ah ne, there were two. And we open ChatGPT because I want to ask him what this is. Also, I have idea what it is. Just update only if rendered. Also, when you look at it, but I want to know a little more about it. Nope. Yeah. So, let's ask him and look what he says. Okay, here's it. Okay, it will only updated when it's in the line of sight in the of the camera of the player and the engine rendered. No updates when the camera don't look at it. Just put it to false. There are just so less. There are not much turrets on the map. There can't be a performance problem. We will change it to false. Okay. We need to close this and need to copy it in our mod. Test it. We can close the game. And we close this, and now we open here, and first we can delete this. We don't need this. And then we need turret buzzer is in resources, GFX characters, turret, okay. Some characters. Turrets. Remove the read-only flag, so we can edit it. Let's scroll down. And tick before owner. What is this? Google this too? Oh, it's not Google, it's ChatGPT Toogeln. This false. This true. Be auto activate. Let's ask ChatGPT about this. Two. But I think I don't need to read it. It should be this. Be enable physics interaction. Yes. Fuck off. What is network snooping mode? It's this maybe the reason why sometimes clients can't see the turrets moving around. Das hat er noch nicht gegoogelt. No input lag. No, we don't need to change this. This is fine how it is. Okay, let's test again. Test fix, yeah. It's not anymore the crash fix because we fixed the crash, or maybe one crash, not all, from one map. It's now the turret fix test. Oops, this is wrong. Oh, who plays here? Lord Hodang, oh no mercy. Oh no, let's move different. First in chapter 9. Let's load first chapter 9 and from chapter 9 and chapter 3.
We recovered the cat and its precious data. To safely dispatch them, the Grand Master.
Go to the main shrine. We have teleporter locked to return you to the Sprite cruiser.
To counter our operation, gene stealer human hybrids attempt.
Okay, let's go.
That signal is far beyond the advance of our band consoles. Whose signal is this?
Okay, turrets still don't work. For whatever reason. So I had one idea more with changing removing the streaming levels from the name map. Okay, and when this don't work, then I have no idea anymore. Turret Mother. Okay, first we default back. Use the original file again. And let's try this dirty fix maybe. In the name map. Yeah, it's level streaming. Not used. Level name. Level name. Let's try first all three. Latent actually for okay.
To counter our operation, gene stealer human hybrids attempted to propel a power.
That signal is far beyond the advance of our Vanguard squads. Whose signal is it? Slave. My daughter. They are overwhelming us.
Okay, turrets still don't work. They are now my god. Inactive. They had before a green lightning and now they have a red lightning. What means they are not loaded. This means I am out of ideas. And how long will, yeah, over an hour just to find out. I can't fix it. Let's look again. Script, activate II. Deactivate, damage, custom event, get streaming level. Okay. Let's try this. Not used. Get objective in a player controller. Get level variable bool. There must something with activate streaming level or deactivate streaming level when not active, aber Kollision. Desired deactivate AI. Deactivate when not something this here and deactivate. Deactivate is maybe from hacking. Let's try einfach everything what it deactivate and try to not use and check what happens. And we remove this first here and try and remove level streamings here. Name level streaming and this we remove it and laser activation loaded load asset class. Okay. Disactivate, nope. On start hacking on turret activate, on turret deactivated. Persistent level. Okay, I have a new idea. Set level variable. Turret scan, turret AI, turret HUD class, turret stealer. What is an import? Okay, let's save and one more try.
Your victories aboard the Elethros mean that we can now deploy via
Now
telephone.
it's in chapter 3 again.
To counter our operation, gene stealer human hybrids attempted.
That signal is far beyond the advance of our band consoles. They are overwhelming us.
Okay,
Point reached.
turret AI still deactivate, but what? It's active. What happens when we hack it? Maybe it's a crane crash. Yeah. Still no idea why it not works. There's nothing, okay. But we stop now. I have no idea.